everybody? It's Cody with Ogletree Ordnance. Today we're going to talk about your home defense selection. Whether you want a pistol, a rifle, a shotgun, or an AR pistol variant. That's going to depend on your level of shooting expertise, how comfortable you are moving with a gun, and how much space you have to work in. We're going to shoot this Beretta A300. We're going to shoot a Glock 19 pistol, shoot one of my AR-9s, and shoot one of my AR-556 pistols, and just kind of give you an overview of what it's like getting through that door and the accuracy required once you get through that door and you recognize your target. So first of all, we're going to start with a shotgun. This is a Beretta A300 Ultimate Patrol 12 gauge shotgun. It's got an 18.5-inch barrel where it's a fully legal shotgun, has a good capacity of the rounds, but it's big. It takes up a lot of room to get through the door. We've got our door set up here with some barrels to kind of simulate getting through a door. So let's say you're in your bedroom. This is your bedroom door. Bad guy's out there in the hallway. For you to get through that door with a shotgun, if you got your shotgun shouldered up, you've got this door to get through, you have two choices. You can either break your shoulder weld, pull that shotgun back to come through the door and get back on target, or, and I never recommend this, come up where you can stay close to your door jamb and step through. Bad thing about being up is you've got to swing down to get on target. Swinging down like that, if the bad guy's right behind that door, he can grab the barrel of that shotgun and keep it up. So you really need to either come through like this on the target or step away from that door to come through in. Now let's show it with a pistol. Okay, now we're back at our doorway with a pistol. You can get so much closer, you can move so much faster, but your accuracy has to be on point. With a shotgun, you get a wide range of spread. With a bullet, you're shooting a 9mm about the size of your pinky is what you're going through at that target. So you can stay nice and tight when you go through that doorway. Even if you want to press out into your firing position, you're here and can step instead of having to come all the way around with that shotgun. And you definitely don't have to do any of this action. You can stay close and just come right through on the target right there. Now we're back with our AR-9 variant 9mm AR pistol. You're still shooting a 9mm. It's in a very compact package, but with a 30-round magazine, you get a lot of volume by accuracy at your fingertips. And you're still up close. You can press through and stay pretty close to this wall. If you're trying to cut the pie, you can work out and swing around to your other door jamb. But you can get right here without having to break your cheek weld. And even if you pull off your shoulder just a little bit, you're still right here on target, right back into your optic. Just a very small movement. Now this one is a full setup. It's got night vision, laser, flashlight, suppressor. I mean, it's everything you could want on a small compact rifle. Has a 10.5-inch barrel with a 5-inch suppressor, but you're still pretty tight on your target. When you go to move, you're still 3.5 inches closer than you are with that shotgun. And even if you break your weld, your optic is still right here. So you can swing around and pop right back into it. It's a little bit longer, takes up a little bit more room, but with the 5.56 and a 30-round magazine, you have other detriments that you have to worry about. The 9mm, if you're in an apartment complex, it will penetrate sheetrock. Chances are, if you're in a brick house, it's not going to penetrate the brick at the end of that hall. If it does, it's going to tumble a lot and not go through your neighbor's wall. With a 5.56, it's definitely going through sheetrock. It's definitely going through that first brick. It's going to have a lot of tumble, but now you have a round outside of the building. But you still get that compact package to move, come up, step through, and get right back on your target. Now this video isn't showing you how to cut the pie and how to get in a room. This is just showing you the options you have with the shorter guns all the way up to the longer shotgun and the damage you're going to do to that target. So we're going to step up here, gun safe, and then we're going to come around the corner and engage the target. Now see, I put both of them outside the center ring, but both of them are still in the 10 ring if you're shooting at the IPSA target. And you can see the size of the bullet that you're putting on target. Now, when you're shooting a good hollow point, there's going to be expansion and a lot of internal damage, but that's what you're dealing with. definitely go through sheetrock, not gonna go through brick. Now we're gonna go through with the AR9, which is the AR platform 9mm variant. Nice compact package, shooting the same size round as the 9mm pistol, but you get a little bit more stability and a little more accuracy. So let's go through this door and engage our target. So right here you can see one dead center, one a little bit outside of it. But again, same size, not gonna go through brick wall, still go through sheetrock, but you don't have as much liability of sending one into the neighborhood. All right, now we're gonna go through with the AR pistol. Now keep in mind, this is longer because it does have the suppressor on the end, but much more accurate platform. Here's where you get into the liability though of where you're shooting, what's behind your target, and where that round is gonna go. Especially if you miss and it's just one sailing down the hall and then through the wall. It's going to slow down a little bit if you hit the bad guy first, but if you miss, you have liability out there flying through. So let's engage our target. Shooting here at number 2, right here in the 10 ring. That sucked, man. I dropped that shit big time because this ain't zeroed in. You see your target right here, smaller diameter than the 9mm, moving much faster, contains a lot of potential energy. But if you go through that wall, then you have a lot of liability. Now, this one is just 12 gauge shotgun, 18.5-inch barrel, loaded with number 8 birdshot. I don't have slugs in it. I don't have buckshot, just standard birdshot. Some people will say birdshot won't put them out. That's not true, especially inside the distance that you're shooting at a house. You're essentially, by the time that pattern spreads, you're shooting them with something the size of a baseball. So let's engage our target. We're here about 15 feet. See what kind of spread we're gonna get on that target. Now anybody that tells you 12 gauge birdshot is not lethal, nobody wants to catch that. If you see the size of the spread of this pattern, all those BBs are covering this entire section. And with the BBs, will pass through sheetrock. You're not gonna have to worry about as much problems going through brick, and your accuracy does not have to be near on point. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, you get woken up in the middle of the night, your adrenaline spikes, you can't see that well. 12 gauge is a good option for home defense. I personally prefer the AR 9mm, but you can't mess with a 12 gauge.